all stuff you care about. My name is Kevin Ferrer.
Studios in Los Angeles. Hey, do y'all want to know what's on the show today? Okay, I'll tell you.
All right.
On the show today, the only thing sexier than a lady cop is a Canadian lady cop. Missy from Rookie Blue will be here in studio. Oh, in your dreams, honey. And zombies and shooters aren't just for the mainstream. Today we'll take it to the sexy world of indie games. Sexy.
Don't cut to me. She was doing the sexy face.
Yeah.
Then Devin Faraci is here for DV Tuesday. What does he think you should buy? Oh, I don't know. You gotta wait to find out. That's how TV works. I really have no idea. Plus, we'll show you how your Facebook account can be hacked for all sorts of private and personal information. And it's more than those embarrassing make-out pics from last weekend you should be worried about.
Boo!
Candace.
I'm so sure
Put on some makeup is all I'm saying.
Kevin!
No.
They're not real. It's not really me in the pictures.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, wanna watch web videos without all that pesky buffering?
Well, then get ready to go around the net. Drag racing at dangerously high speeds, you might want to carefully check the interior of your vehicle.
Because you never want this to happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, his parachute was actually filled with pots and pans and a 16-ton weight from Acme. Just a cartoonishly bad day at the Speedway. I couldn't see because you can only really see like a little bit of the eyes, but I think it was pretty clear that was a lady behind the wheel, right?
You did that joke yesterday.
Yeah, still great today.
It's not. It's not funny.
No, it is. There's a woman. You get it?
Yeah.
Hence the errors.
I get the joke,
okay,
but
sweet.
I don't know. You
All
don't
right.
get a high five for that. I am a woman, Kevin.
Okay.
I'm a woman. And I just spit. Weird Al holds the number 4 position.
A true woman doesn't spit, Candace.
You're gross.
I'm saying it's not
You're
classy.
You're gross. You're dirty. Weird Al holds the number 4 position today with his new video for the Lady Gaga dance track spoof Perform This Way.
In this clip, Al not only proves that he's still the master of musical parody, but that his wardrobe is still full of amazing costumes.
My mama told me when I was hatched, act like a superstar. Save your allowance, buy a bubble dress, and someday you will go far. I'm sure my critics will say it's a grotesque display. Well, they can bite me, baby, I perform this way. I might be wearing Swiss cheese, oh baby, covered with bees. It doesn't mean I'm crazy, I perform this way. I'll wrap my small intestines round my neck and set fire to myself on stage. I wear a porcupine on my head on a WHIM.
That's my favorite part.
Porcupine hat.
The porcupine.
That's awesome.
Hey, hey, hey.
That is like only the 3rd time throughout his career that I've wanted to have sex with Weird Al. That's the weirdest thing. So kudos.
No, I guess that's not really weird for you.
No, not at all. UHF was great. And at number 3 today, a clip that comes to us from Russia with love.
The most horrifying love you've ever seen, even by Russian standards.
You've been treating me so sweet and kind. You're the reason why I feel so good. You're always on my mind. Take a little time for you all night long. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you something.
I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for years for another sequel to Mannequin. I've just been dying for it. You're gonna put the necklace
There,
on her.
that's
She's
it.
gonna come alive and be really
But
upset.
her arm already fell off.
That's all right. Didn't stop him.
There's no way that was consensual.
Well, how can a mannequin indicate consent exactly?
You know, if she's like dressed all slutty.
Actually, yeah, I approve. Yeah, that's true. Hey! There you go. Well played.
Thanks.
Number 2 today, we took a stand for women and then just sat right back down. In at number 2 today, a cautionary clip for aspiring rock stars.
Stage diving. You're doing it wrong. Where did he even go?
Right to the floor.
I think he just killed part of his audience.
Yeah,
Ew.
yeah. But now with all that, brain damage, he can probably start a Blink-182 cover band. Angry tweets. Wah, wah, wah. They don't know how to use the internet. That's fine. Still ahead, a master of horror does the laundry.
Our bloody number 1, ATN, is up next.
Yeah,
She being an angry tweeter.
trying to be. Blink tweeter. I'll just...
Today's ATN featured some man-on-mannequin action. Tell us, where is this happy couple spending their honeymoon? Tweet us your responses at AOTS, #OMGROFLOL. If your response is a public display of awesome, we'll feature it on Friday's show.
Totally.
All right, here's an AOTS first. Our number one is a new Woolite commercial. It shows the cleaner's ability to remove one of the most stubborn stains, blood.
Yeah. And who better to direct a blood-soaked ad than Rob Zombie?
That's right.
You tell him, Candace.
You tell him.
Here's the Whoremaster's take on a standard laundry commercial. So, that's really ironic because Rob Zombie uses a cleaning service.
Well, fake blood is a lot harder to get out of clothes than real blood, Kevin.
Oh, is that the reason why?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Solstice.
Excuse me, guys?
Solstice.
Guys.
Solstice.
Hey, chanting dudes in robes, what are you doing?
Solstice. It is the summer solstice, a time of worldly festivities. And we Druids are celebrating this day in our ancient and timeless tradition.
Okay, awesome. Can you just keep it down? We're trying to do a live show over here.
Kevin,
So-
we have to respect their religious traditions.
Why?
I don't know, it's just something that people say.
We wish not to intrude on your television show. We will leave once the ritual is complete.
Fair enough. How long does this ritual take?
Until sunset.
But it's the longest day of the year.
Hey, wait, what are you guys doing with those cups? Are you getting beer out of that thing?
This sacred obelisk contains life-giving mead to celebrate the bounty and joy of summer.
What?
So you're saying it's a keg?
A sacred keg.
All right, yeah. But what's with the do with the silly hat, though?
Kevin!
What?
Insensitive.
That's a silly hat. There's nothing traditional or sacred about that.
That is the sacred hood of barley. It teaches us to appreciate balance in our daily lives.
Yeah, okay, and it helps you Druids get drunk.
Intoxication can be a slight side effect if one appreciates balance a bit too much, yes.
Okay, they're just playing beer pong over there.
Come on. No, that's not.
Well, this game teaches us to appreciate the random chance in life and, hey, let's forget this. Let's get this solstice going Druid style.
What?
Solstice, 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 solstice.
Where are you going?
Never pass on a chance to party like a Druid, Candace. Come on, everybody! Let's get pagan!
It's summertime and you need some new reasons to avoid going outside. Well, we got the lowdown on the newest indie games to keep you cool in the sweltering heat. First up, if steampunk-inspired mech walkers tickle your fancy, then you need to check out Gatling Gears. This twin-stick top-down shooter is full of wall-to-wall shoot-'em-up action. You play Max Brawley, a retired pilot who must stop the evil empire from taking what's left of the remaining natural resources. As you work your way through the 30 levels of mayhem, you'll encounter non-stop enemies and some pretty badass bosses along the way. Collect cogs from fallen baddies to increase your score multipliers, and then use those points to upgrade your weapons by stopping by one of the many weapon shops throughout the game. You can team up with your trigger-happy friends and play co-op, or simply save the world by yourself. The choice is yours. Pick up Gatling Gears now on Xbox Live for $15. If you're looking for something a little more cerebral, then The Adventures of Shuggy is just for you. This puzzle-based platformer centers on a cartoon vampire who has inherited a mansion full of ghosts, goblins, and zombies. The objective is to go room to room and clear out these baddies by solving puzzles and collecting all of the green gems. But if you think this game is just another Pac-Man ripoff, you're wrong. Each room has its own set of challenges and requires fierce critical thinking. The rooms can vary from time-traveling based puzzles to the mastering of rope and pulley system manipulation. With over 100 rooms in single-player mode, as well as versus and co-op multiplayer modes, you'll need all the brainpower you can muster. Head over to Xbox Live to get your copy of The Adventures of Shuggy for only $10. And finally, what do you get when you combine Gran Turismo with Left 4 Dead? You get Armageddon Riders. This combat-based racing game lets you do what you've always wanted to do: hit zombies with your car at really high speeds. Riders takes place after a large Hadron Collider accident turns the nearby city into a zombie-infested wasteland. It's your job to clean up the mess and deal with the hordes of undead and street racing criminals who've taken over. Fight your way through the zombie-infested city and complete specific missions varying from standard races to demolition derbies to finding rare and forgotten artifacts. Along the way, you can collect cash to unlock new missions and cars or upgrade the weapons on your current vehicle of choice. Multiplayer allows you and a friend to compete both head-to-head or co-op as you plow through an endless sea of brain-thirsty zombies. Steer your way to the PlayStation Network to get Armageddon Riders for just $10. So whether it's a non-stop bullet storm, complicated puzzles, or killing zombies with your car, we've got you covered with the summer's best indie games.
Which disc-based media will be finding a home on our shelves soon? Get ready for DVD Tuesday! Now, Chris Gore is in Russia for the Transformers premiere, so please welcome back film expert Devin Faraci.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming here. I'm so excited to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you as well.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, what do we have first?
Well, first we're going to be talking about the Adjustment Bureau.
Okay.
Matt Damon in an adaptation of a Philip K. Dick short story, and it's all about destiny, but as well as being a science fiction thriller at the exact same time.
Now, this seems to be more than a typical action film about men in fedoras.
Yeah, I think it breaks the fedora mold in a pretty big way. Yeah, I mean,
right?
It's sort of like a Frank Capra story molded onto a science fiction thriller. It's these guys who are agents of fate who are trying to keep Matt Damon away from his true lady love.
I really liked this film. I auditioned for this.
Really?
Yes, once upon a time, long time ago.
How was the script?
It was really good. I forgot that I auditioned for it until I was sitting down watching the movie. I was like, this sounds so familiar. I can't remember why. And then I was like, oh, I auditioned for Emily Blunt's character. Of course she got it. Oh. So what are the extras? Well, I'm not going to get that. Come on, it's Matt Damon. Let's be honest.
Not a lot. This is based on a short story, The Adjustment Team by Philip K. Dick, but there's really barely anything about Dick, who's one of our greatest science fiction writers of all time. There's like a lot of BS EPK stuff, you know, how great it was to make the movie, and isn't everybody just the best friends?
So you weren't a fan of the extras?
They're a little tedious.
Okay, bottom line?
Bottom line is it's worth seeing, but not worth keeping on your shelf, so rent it.
Oh, yay! I really liked it, but I don't know that I would want to go out and buy it.
Right.
All right, what's our next DVD?
Our next DVD is Unknown.
Now, this was sold as an action film, but it's really more of a mystery, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this one, it's got the action. It's Liam Neeson. He's kicking ass and trying to remember his own name. He's like an amnesiac spy who's he's in Berlin, and everybody's trying to kill him. He doesn't know why.
They're laughing, but it was really good, I thought.
You know, and he's trying to remember who he was. It's very much in the vein of Taken, the movie that made him an action star a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Except this one is January Jones. That's the big difference.
Okay, so what's the bottom line?
The bottom line is this kind of goofy, fun. It's a Hitchcockian action picture, but it's definitely just a rental.
But that's good. Rent is good.
It's worth seeing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's what I would say again. See, Chris Gore and I never agree this much.
Chris Gore, you know.
So we're doing good.
High five.
I like it. Chris Gore, what?
Chris Gore, you know.
I love Chris
I'm just
Gore.
gunning for his job. That's all I'm saying. I'm coming for you,
Chris
Gore.
Gore's awful. All right, what else do you have to check out?
And then finally, it's Louie Season 1. It's the new sitcom. Yeah, it's a great show. It's the new sitcom from the comedian and writer Louis C.K. And it's a really terrific show that's heavy on the honesty. It's shot in this really cool verite style, and it's one of the best sitcoms on TV today.
So I haven't seen it yet. Are there any great moments in it, or is just like the whole thing?
I think from
good?
beginning to end, it's one of these short season shows, so it's like I think 13 episodes
Okay.
or 12 episodes.
And there's a lot of guest stars in it,
There's
right?
a ton of guest stars, and the Blu-ray, the DVD is great because it's got commentary in a bunch of the episodes, so you get double the Louis C.K. He's doing great commentary on his already great show.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the bottom line?
Oh, buy that one.
Oh, I love the way you said
Oh, no,
that.
buy that one. Buy that one.
Okay, thank you, Devin.
Thank you.
For more Devin, follow him on Twitter at DevinCF. Now let's head over to Kevin.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you again, Devin. Still ahead, if your smartphone carrier is Verizon, you're about to pay a buttload more for your data plan. Get all the sordid details in the feed with...
Feed, you know what I mean? Whatever. You want some?
I'm good. Okay. The feed with Sarah Underwood. And AOTS will show you how to keep your personal data private on Facebook. And then later, I'm going to get frisked by Missy Peregrine from Rookie Blue. And maybe from Devin as well. Who knows? Stick around.
Like yellowish.
You look very green today. Yum!
There's your powdered sugar.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not your way, am
It's like
I?
beignets.
No.
No, I'm confused. Is this Kool-Aid that it's dough with Kool-Aid
Still with Kool-Aid.
in the batter?
So it's a bunch
You know
of
what?
flour.
Oh, good. Good ticket.
And then
Yep.
So we'll
sorry.
present this.
Don't threaten me with a
We'll
good
set this
time.
up.
that looks
You guys
good.
will wash it down with that. And then Candace, you have to toss the robot news.
Love it.
Great. Undo this. Unless you want to take a tweet pic.
Alan wants to.
What if I just took a handful of it?
Watch it.
These are the hot ones?
Those are the hot ones. Okay.
What's that one?
Hold on to
I
this
want
one.
that one.
Attempted a funnel cake. That's the funnel cake.
Guys, can we take the table
Yes,
off?
yes.
Can I pinch
Here, hold
it?
this.
Running
out of time.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh, somebody grab those, please.
Reservoir. And immediately swung into action by turning
So are you going to bring it in?
water. Emergency flush.
Well, we're going to hurry and bring it in.
Fortunately for the city, experts have since determined that the spilling amount of urine more than 8 million gallons of water posed no real danger to public health.
I'm going to show you an image from the night.
All right, guys, you can come much closer to the table.
Wow.
All right?
Looks so real.
Yeah, it's good, right? He
So
failed
veiny.
a contest, so that happened to him. It was a fun night.
I wish I could have made it.
How was the bike ride?
All right, sir. Guys,
So-
clear. Devin, clear.
So fun, Candace. Like,
Vinny showed me photos of it.
wasn't too cold?
I swear I didn't pinch and zoom your butt. I swear.
by far, it was the craziest thing I've ever done.
I didn't.
50 degrees out there. Oh. I'm going right now?
No, we're just reversing.
Oh my God, I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. And now Kevin and Candace are about to get fed too. Some fried Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah!
Bring out the main course.
I loves it. I loves it.
Yeah.
I actually saw this on the internet last night and really wanted to try it and was bummed that I might not get
Let me
to.
sprinkle on some powdered sugar
Oh.
to
Oh, yeah.
complete the experience. Oh.
Someone's never worked at a Red Robin.
Don't eat it just yet. No. Spoiler.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's really good,
All right,
y'all.
strike it.
I haven't tried it yet. My reaction will be genuine.
Yeah.
Mine will too.
No.
It's just as good as the first
I've
time.
never tried it.
updates.
No, it can also be a great place for people to get all into your personal information. Yesterday, we told you how your actions on the internet are collected and sold by a data mining industry who make billions each year by building profiles on us all. But sometimes, it's the profiles that you build yourself that you need to worry about. Whether it's your girlfriend who sees that you've been talking to an old flame, a boss that learns you weren't really out sick, or having 1,500 strangers crash your birthday party. More and more, people are getting caught red-handed for their actions on sites like Facebook. While nothing you put on the internet is ever 100% secure, you can take a few steps to save yourself from many potential problems. A good place to start is sharing on Facebook, as this lets you control what you share and with whom. It's easy to stop status updates, photos, videos, and everything else you post on your wall from getting out by changing a few simple settings. Even if your profile is locked down, it may be your closest friends who are inadvertently leaking your data. If your friends have lax settings, the websites, games, and apps they use can still see everything that you're posting. To avoid this, select the Info Accessible through Your Friends option and deselect what you don't want getting into the hands of third-party services. In other words, everything. Next, get ready to filter your Connecting on Facebook settings. These options let you control how Facebook at large sees your profile. If you don't want a search turning up your private details, this is where you can control Facebook trying to connect you with people that have similar interests, jobs, and locations, and whether anyone you're not directly connected with can message you or add you as a friend. You may also want to turn off public search so that Googling your name won't turn up your Facebook profile. But keep in mind, turn off too many of these settings and the people that you want to find you may have a much harder time of doing so. Oh, and then there's the latest Facebook privacy concern, facial recognition. While it may seem handy to have the people you know tagged when uploading a large number of images, problems arise when someone appears in photos that they don't want the world to see, or when Facebook confuses you for somebody else. You can turn this off by clicking on the Things Others Share option and then deselect Suggest Photos of Me to Friends. So keep in mind, you don't need to do anything drastic and delete your Facebook profile if you want to protect your personal matters from getting out. Taking action on these steps will greatly increase your privacy. That is, of course, until the next exploit comes along.
You know, you could also
Identity theft!
you could also just not be on Facebook in the first place.
Are you a communist? Like, really?
No?
All right, just checking. Hey, let's learn some stuff.
Here's Sarah Underwood with the news.
Yay!
Thanks, guys. Right now it is time to start the feed.
Okay.
All the news you need to know. The feed.
It's Tuesday, June 21st, and here are your top stories. Verizon has officially announced its plan to cap mobile data usage. Boo! Starting July 7th, new Verizon subscribers will be subject to a tiered data plan. While you used to pay $30 a month for unlimited data, now that will only get you 2 gigs. That's $5 more than the same plan offered by AT&T. And if you plan on tethering, get ready to surrender up to $100 a month.
What?
Yeah! Of course, that's in addition to normal subscription fees. Luckily, it looks like customers locked in contracts before July 7th will be able to hold on to their unlimited plan. But new customers are SOL. Dumb, I agree. Dropbox has become a popular service for securely storing your files in the cloud. That wasn't the case the other night, though, as people didn't even need a password to log in. I know. Dropbox confirmed that for over 4 hours yesterday night, there was a bug in their system that meant anyone could log on to anyone else's account with any password they wanted. At this point, Dropbox said they've successfully plugged the hole, and less than 1% of users should have been affected. But still, that's not a good thing to happen to a site that promises secure storage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, Portland, Oregon recently had to flush their entire water supply after a drunkard decided the city's water reservoir was a good place to relieve himself. City officials discovered security footage of the tipsy fellow taking a tinkle near the Mount Tabor drinking water reservoir and immediately swung into action by draining 8 million gallons of treated water. The emergency flush cost the city over $34,000. Unfortunately for the city, experts have since determined that the small amount of urine diluted in 8 million gallons of water posed no real danger to public health. So I guess you could say that's $34,000 down the drain. Crack myself up. And finally, you like Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah!
And fried food? Yeah? Well, I would like to introduce you to the internet's newest love affair, fried Kool-Aid. Proof that dreams really do come true. The hero behind this culinary masterpiece goes by the name of Chicken Charlie, and he's been serving up these fried balls of Kool-Aid at state fairs across the U.S. It's a donut hole-like concoction of flour, eggs, sugar, and Kool-Aid mix thrown in a vat of hot oil, and that's pretty much it. The recipe at friedkoolaid.com suggests using Splenda and sugar-free Kool-Aid mix if you're trying to watch your weight, but our guess is if you're trying to lose weight, you're probably not looking to eat fried Kool-Aid in the first place, right? I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed, and now Kevin and Candace are about to get fed too. Some fried Kool-Aid! Yeah! Bring out the Kool-Aid! Yeah! Oh my
I saw this last night on the internet, and I was honestly bummed. I was like, oh, I'll never get a chance to try that.
This, I
was
can't even
wrong.
imagine. Let's put some powdered sugar on just for...
Yeah, get it in there.
Let's make it official.
Get it in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just dip mine in here.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
that is a way to do
Yeah.
it. Are we sure? Oh, okay, I gotta host the rest of the show with you. Let's shake a little bit about it.
Just leave it alone.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, yeah, cheers.
Whenever you're ready,
Go
Candace.
ahead, stuff your face, Candace. Okay. All right, cheers.
Yeah, okay, all right.
This is like Kool-Aid.
Not pretty good.
It's really good. Nothing funny about this at all. It's just good.
No?
It's like a funnel cake.
What? What was that?
I have no idea. Did we censor that? Because it sounded like we needed to.
I'll have some Kool-Aid.
It's like a funnel cake.
There you go.
Really good.
All right, that was TV.
Good stuff.
Cheers.
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 All right.
Cheers it.
All right, cheers.
No, you're supposed to drink after you cheer.
I'm sorry. This is good. I got it.
You know, the destiny of robots is to bring humanity together in a beautiful single cause to defend our existence against robots. It's a fact. Robots are steadily moving towards world domination. And at Shanghai's International Conference on Robotics and Automation, we spied some bots that will mold our future, for better or for worse. First up, the Scout is a vertical takeoff and landing micro unmanaged aerial vehicle. It's a helicopter without a controller. Yeah, just like that thing from Terminator. Designed by Arion Labs, this minicopter weighs in at just over 3 pounds, has a max speed of 31 miles per hour, and a range of just under 2 miles, making it perfect for small-scale reconnaissance. Recently, Arion has designed new attachments that can be snapped onto the bottom, like a gimbaled video camera with a 10 times optical zoom for when you need a steady video stream, or a thermal imaging camera for stealthy night missions. The Scout is already being used around the world. By being a silent eye in the sky, it's helped police bust Central American drug cartels, reconstructed traffic accidents, and even assisted environmental groups in monitoring the BP oil spill last year. Arion is continually working to improve the Scout's capabilities, and they hope to one day have a Scout in every soldier's backpack and in every police car's trunk, aiding them on the front lines. But not all robots can live in the clouds. Others stay down here on Earth, cleaning up after messy humans, such as the Dustbot. It was developed by the Crim Lab as part of the Networked and Cooperating Robots for Urban Hygiene project in Italy. Designed for picking up trash in urban areas where trucks can't fit, Dustbot is summoned from a dispatch center. It then uses GPS and motion sensors to find its way to the caller's house and hauls away up to 66 pounds of garbage. The hope is that one day, Dustbots will be completely autonomous, keeping our world and its streets clean, preventing an apocalyptic wasteland. And finally, some robots aspire to be more than just mere trash collectors. They dream of being athletes, and their future MVP will be Roland Justin. Developed by the German Aerospace Center, Justin is able to interact with his surroundings in ways that other robots can only dream of. Equipped with 84 sensors, an onboard 3D camera, and over 40 joints throughout its skeleton, Justin is able to locate, track, and snatch objects thrown through the air. The information from the 3D camera and sensors feed into an external computer cluster that processes the data and gives Justin a lightning-fast response time of only 5 milliseconds. With an 80% catch rate that's constantly improving, he'll be the Rookie of the Year in no time. In the future, his engineers hope to send Justin into space to perform tasks without the need for human assistance. In the meantime, he'll keep on making coffee and dancing to his favorite songs. So when Judgment Day finally hits, you can say you were here when it all began with one of these flying, ball-catching, rubbish-loving machines. I'm still chewing, sorry.
I think it's about time we turned on to the wisdom of the Twitter wall.
Let us do that right now. Hey, Twitter wall. Lots of Kool-Aid chat, obviously.
Devon22. Wow, fried Kool-Aid. I want to try. LOL. It's pronounced NC. I hate all of you right now. I really want to try the fried Kool-Aid. So make it. You can make it.
I like how you channeled him on that one. That was nice. Dude, I'm so upset.
And I oit.
How much is a deep fryer these days? Like at a Bed Bath & Beyond, a Costco, like 30 bucks, 40 bucks?
50.
50
we hear
bucks?
50.
Was just the price is right all of a sudden? I just need a, I mean, one. Someone do it. 65, Mom!
Fried Kool-Aid.
Now I'm gonna spay and neuter this cat.
Looks like
Both? It's a transgender cat. It's
looks like buffalo wings from far away. I guess it does. It also kind of looks like fried sweet potatoes. Stay tuned.
What? Oh, that was the tease? All right, let's what's coming
Missy
up, Candace?
Peregrine from Rookie Blue will be here live in studio.
The feed is brought to you by Mitchum. 48 hours a day.
What happens next?
Here's a young lad trying to open a bottle of wine, MacGyver style. So what happens next? Does he get it open? Does the bottle go through the wall? Or does the wine bottle explode? We'll have the answer when we return.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
lad trying to open a bottle of wine, MacGyver style. So what happens next? Does he get it open? Does the bottle go through the wall? Or does the wine bottle explode? Looks like it's Zamboni time.
Technically, he opened the bottle. So
He did, and then
I
it
call
went
foul.
everywhere. Kevin met up with Missy Peregrine.
And we made a little Peregrine. We didn't.
Can we get out? Wah, wah, wah.
No, no, that's
No,
my
we
whole life
can't.
gets one of those horns. We actually learned that when cops want to kick back and unwind, nothing beats Hall & Oates.
Yeah, I know I had a few drinks last night, but I could have swore when I came home this place was full of boxes.
I know, I unpacked this morning. Want a tour?
No, that's okay. It'll just be like a scavenger hunt every morning. It'll be great.
What's wrong?
Just scattered. I got court this morning.
What, you got butterflies, detective?
A little before I testify, so no big deal.
Well, you look great.
Please welcome back Missy Peregrine, everybody!
That clip is so embarrassing.
I think that is one of the best clips we've ever shown. Wouldn't you agree, audience? Thoroughly entertained. I couldn't even hear it over the sounds of their laughter and/or suspenseful awes.
It's embarrassing. You're like, what's the show about again?
And/or applause. I don't know. The last time you were here, we set you up a Twitter account. We wanted to get you
Yes.
connected to the tweens,
Thanks so much.
to follow the Beebs. Yeah, I could tell. You really You didn't ask me for a receipt with that gift last time because I didn't think you were going to be so cold-hearted as to just...
No, I gave it a great effort. I just don't feel
Define
like
great effort, Missy.
Well,
Define great effort.
I tweeted things about the show. Here's the thing. I feel misunderstood on Twitter. I can't really be myself. Thank you. You guys are ridiculous. Here's the thing.
You're talking to a soundboard. There's a computer there. There's a guy clicking on files. That's really weird. But fan Missy recently tweeted out 3 days ago. Yes, I have a card for this. Happy birthday, M. Peregrine. Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks so much.
There's more.
Thank you.
We wish you happiness and success in your work and your personal life. Exclamation point. Very excited. We love you. With an ASCII heart at the end of it.
See, well, that's very nice.
Yeah,
that's the
nice.
thing.
But apparently you don't care.
No, it's not.
about
do
Missy
that.
fan.
That's
because
crap.
why else would you leave
come on. You know what?
Twitter? Why don't you just, wait, we're here. We have the form. Why don't you look right into the camera and just tell Missy fan that you just...
Fine. You know what, Missy fan? Thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, that's how I thought it was going.
Come on. That's really nice. I do appreciate people being very kind about that.
I know you do. I'm giving you a hard time.
I do.
I'm giving you a hard
clearly.
time. All right. Well, congrats on the second season. How about we start there?
Okay.
Congrats on that. You guys, are you rookies again in the second season? Are you perpetually rookies?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask a hardball.
It wasn't, but the reaction was it's like, what? We're like sophomores, so, we think we know enough and we're knowledgeable, but that's even more dangerous because we screw up even more. So,
right.
Yeah, we're going to be rookies for a long time. You're a rookie until other people come into the department.
Right. That'll be like Rookie Blues, the new class.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And you want to work on that?
I just wanted to design the title in Photoshop. I've been dabbling. It'd be an honor.
Okay.
When you were going to play a cop on TV, the first go around, did you
Yeah.
study extensively? Did you go to training courses?
Extensively, like, you mean?
How about at all? Did you?
We took a 2-day course, and I don't feel like any of it was very good for me at all. I didn't even really know what to apply to it. I know how to point a gun, and that's great. I can't do handcuffs at all.
You did a course for that one?
Well, yeah, they tell you how to hold a gun. That's
The
actually
loud end
important.
goes towards the person.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about.
In 2 days.
I was pointing it at myself. No, cut.
What about like handcuffing folks?
I'm terrible at it. I still set up all the people I work with because I can't do it. It's actually very difficult. And you know what? I could do it properly if I was willing to hurt the person.
Well, here's the thing. I found these in Candace's locker room. These were in her dressing room here. I actually don't even know how these open.
Yours?
How do these? Maybe. They have seminars at the Pleasure Chest. They'll teach you how to slap them on real quick. But I don't even know how to open. Are these open? Are these closed? Or do you have any idea what to do with these things?
I mean,
Do you need a key?
no.
Oh, all right.
That was hard. Oh wait, this one is actually. Hold on.
Well, I couldn't get it open, so I was like, oh, how'd you do that?
No, this is not working.
All right. Well, do you whip it on?
Oh!
Okay. Okay. So what is it? You have trouble just slapping them on somebody?
That's
like when
really,
you're...
look, you got bony wrists too. That would kill you
This
if
is
I
gonna
did that.
Yeah. Man bones, like calcified.
Okay.
I have an exquisite physique, is what you're
of
trying
course,
to say.
yes, that's what I meant
Please
to
don't
say.
shatter my dainty wrists with whatever it is
Listen,
you
there's
do.
no way I would do
Just
that
do
to you.
it.
That's gonna
Try it. That's all right.
Really?
Yeah, really. You're indemnified. I'll sign something. It's
pretty
fine.
mean.
Yeah. If not, I'll say bad things about you on Twitter. You won't see it.
It's kind of true.
All right.
That didn't hurt you?
No, get on in there. Get on in there.
First of all, you're not supposed to do it like this.
What?
It's supposed to be behind your back.
Oh, all right
This one's
now.
kinda...
All right, officer. Just tell me the position. I'll assume it.
You're such a perv.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. And
See, and then it gets complicated because you have a fat watch there.
I do. Get it on. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Hey! All right. Well, that happened. Missy, it's always a pleasure. Hope you don't mind me teasing about Twitter. I miss your tweets.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Awesome. You guys can see Missy on the season premiere of Rookie Blue. Isn't this how they get out of it? Thursday on ABC.
The new David Blaine!
I wish we had her on every day.
Me
I
too.
Like her.
I like her more.
Jonesing for Ninja Warrior action?
Sure.
Well, your drug's coming back for an all-new season.
Oh.
American Ninja Warrior returns this July.
That's convenient. Athletes
Yes, it
will
is.
compete for a $500,000 endorsement deal and a chance to conquer Mount Midoriyama, something that no American has ever done.
For more info, go to d4tv.com/ANW. Right now, it's time to attack this rich bastard stuff.
Okay.
One of the perks of being a rich bastard is getting to do some things that most people will never, like playing pool. Well, in a pool. The waterproof pool table lets you do just that. This pool table gives aspiring pool sharks the chance to play in a more aquatic setting than they're used to. It's fully customizable from the balls. I said balls. From the balls and cue sticks to the tabletop and paneling, and can be professionally installed in any pool, no matter what the depth. The chance to play pool in your backyard swimming pool won't be cheap, though. The base price for this table starts at $6,500. That's a lot of money. Have you ever wanted to feel like the king of pop? Well, now you can at least dress like him by buying one of his most famous jackets. That's right, the actual jacket worn by Michael Jackson while filming the music video for Thriller is up for auction this weekend. This black and red leather classic has been called the most famous and significant piece of pop culture ever. It was signed by Michael himself, and a portion of the proceeds will go to charity. If you're interested, you're gonna have to fork over some big cash, though. The jacket is expected to sell for at least $200,000. I know, that's a lot of money. And finally, for the rich bastard looking to expand their palate and lighten their wallet, we have Diamalfi Limoncello Supreme, or the world's most expensive liquor. This lemon-based luxury liqueur is the result of a collaboration between British designers and Italian distillers. The bottle contains 3 small single-cut diamonds, as well as an extremely rare 18-karat diamond in the body. I don't even understand this. What's the point? They've only produced 1 bottle so far, but they say a second is coming once they find someone willing to meet the $44 million price tag. It's just $44 million bucks. When we get back, friends don't let friends break their faces. Best Bros Epic Fail up next.
annual naked bike ride. See it tomorrow. Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Actress Moon Bloodgood joins us live to kick E.T.'s ass in her new alien invasion show, Falling Skies. Then Chris Hardwick rates the HTC Flyer. This Android tablet weighs under a pound and boasts a 7-inch multi-touch screen. And Sarah Underwood bears it all when she strips down for the annual naked bike ride. See it tomorrow.
I don't think anybody's gonna miss tomorrow after seeing
absolutely
that.
not. I'm gonna go right back to the editing bay to see the unblurred
Of
version.
course you are. It's time for today's epic fail.
Now, when performing a dangerous bike trick, you gotta make sure you use a protective landing pad. Very important.
And if you don't have a landing pad, use whatever or whomever is handy. You know, a true friend is there to catch you when you fall.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about Sarah naked on the bike again. Do the graphic thing with the fail words, please. Two quick things of business, two little items here. First of all, askmen.com. I wrote a little article for them, and it's up there today. So if you want to check it out, go to askmen.com and click on me. And second of all, happy birthday, Brian. Just want to say happy birthday. My brother Brian Corsetti. He's really my twin, so I just want to say hi.
Thanks to Missy Perry.
Wrong Brian. Wrong Brian. There are many Brians in this world. That is one of them, but not the one I was saying happy birthday to. Sorry.
It's okay.
Back to the thank you.
Thanks to Missy Peregrine, Devin Faraci, and Sarah Underwood.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey, happy birthday, Brian Terwilliger. Hey, it's your birthday. Oh, what?
It's not your
Oh, hey. That's cool. That's really cute. See my belly.
coming up on the next Attack of the Show. Actress Moon Bloodgood joins us live to kick E.T.'s ass in her new alien invasion show, Falling Skies. Then Chris Hardwick rates the HTC Flyer. This Android tablet weighs under a pound and boasts a 7-inch multi-touch screen. And Sarah Underwood bears it all when she strips down for the annual naked bike ride. See it on the next AOTS.
I don't think anybody's gonna miss tomorrow after seeing
absolutely
that.
not. I'm gonna go right back to the editing bay to see the unblurred
Of
version.
course you are. It's time for today's epic fail.
Now, when performing a dangerous bike trick, you gotta make sure you use a protective landing pad. Very important.
And if you don't have a landing pad, use whatever or whomever is handy. You know, a true friend is there to catch you when you fall.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about Sarah naked on the bike again. Do the graphic thing with the fail words, please. Two quick things of business, two little items here. First of all, AskMen.com. I wrote a little article for them, and it's up there today. So if you want to check it out, go to AskMen.com and click on me. And second of all, happy birthday, Brian. Just want to say happy birthday, my buddy Brian Corsetti. He's really my twin, so I just want to say hi.
Thanks to Missy Perry.
Wrong Brian. Wrong Brian. There are many Brians in this world. That is one of them, but not the one I was saying happy birthday to. Sorry.
It's okay.
Back to the thank you.
Thanks to Missy Peregrine, Devin Faraci, and Sarah Underwood.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey, happy birthday, Brian Terwilliger! Hey, it's your birthday! Oh, what?
It's not yours.
Oh, hey. That's cool. That's really cute.